I went to see her on September 14th. We talked about when she get out, what we was going to do. She talked about Sergeant Q and how nasty he was and the things that he would do. And she said, Auntie, she said, when I get out, it's something got to be done. She said, I want to leave here.
The tone of voice that she had, her crying, you can tell, especially after 10 years of working with the department, you can actually really tell when an inmate's being sincere and when they're not sincere. And she just seemed so sincere and distraught. She started to tell me what she was upset about, and then some other inmates had come in the dorm, and then she automatically just stopped, and she kind of broke, just stayed really quiet. And so I had her fill out a witness statement. After I took the report that morning from inmate Ellington, several staff members had threatened me for taking the report from that inmate because they knew that it was true what she was putting in the report, and they didn't want that to get out. They actually pulled me off to the side away from a bunch of the inmates and staff, and they threatened to take care of me in the parking lot, is what they told me.
September 21st, she wrote a letter to me. And she was telling me about he took her into some room and told her she talked too much. And he would muzzle her like a dog and kill her. And he ought to take his radio and burst her in her head with it. The change of fear for her life. They told her what Sergeant Q would do to you. She was afraid of him. She told me she couldn't fight these people. And in the same line she put in parentheses, the guards. Please call Auntie. And I did. I talked to Major Patterson about September 30th. October the 1st, she was dead. Less than 18 hours after I talked to him, she was dead.
And I was sitting in my living room at home and watching the news. While watching the news, I seen her picture on the news.
Latandra Ellington was a 36-year-old mother of four when she was found dead in her prison cell at Lowell Correctional Institution.
They say their loved one's death came just days after she mailed a letter warning that a prison guard had threatened to kill her.
I told my other half, I was like, I'm scared to death now for my family, because if they're able to get to her somehow, they might be able to get to me and my family.
She was cool. She had children. But because she wanted to talk about some of the things that happened in prison, and because she reached out to her family, she didn't come out.
He was suspended with pay, but her children had no mom. When it come to Christmas time, he was still getting a paycheck. His kid had, but Her kids had nothing.
That's not. We're all used to living under one roof with our mother, who took care of us all of our lives. It's always been us and our mother. So when you took our mother away from us, you took everything away from us.
I want to know why they lied and said my mom died of natural causes. They told my auntie that she was going to be all right.
Release them. Let them know what happened to their mother. Why did their mother have to die like that? Haven't heard nothing. It's like they don't care. She wanted to leave Lowell. She said, Auntie, I just want to leave this place. And she said, I just want to be with my kids. I want somebody to pay. They committed a crime. So why keep covering up the crimes they are committing at Lowell? She's not the only one died. Latandra wasn't there for a death sentence. She's supposed to have been there 22 months at the most. She ended up with a death sentence.